Okay, time to eat and catch up on the latest episode of Made in Abyss.
Aw, come on, man.
So, Season 2 of Made in Abyss just finished airing and it was pretty solid. And I just want to say this right now, I think this is the best we've seen from the series so far. We witnessed the whole crew encounter a city full of hollows, confront their past, well, primarily Reig and Nanachi, and by the end of it all, they come out more traumatized than ever. I honestly think this is the most trauma I've seen in any anime of this generation. Well, besides Devilman Crybaby and maybe a few others. And I'm gonna get straight to the point. This season has a lot of gross shit in it, especially. No pun intended. From limbs being torn off to a little girl becoming a huge deformed monster spitting out babies that die every day because her dream was to become a mother. Yeah, happy times. But even though I especially can't eat meals while watching this, it doesn't mean it's not good. Because it's better than good. It's amazing. So this season of Made in Abyss takes place in the Golden City, a thriving community of hollows within the 6th layer. And here we see Reig, Nanachi, and Riko try to uncover the mystery behind not only the hollows, but the entire city itself, while also uncovering some background into Reig's past and developing the other members of the team at the same time. For instance, you know how I said in the last video that Nanachi learned to leave the past behind? Well, now it's real. This season they really learn. For now. Hopefully. No, but in all seriousness, I do appreciate that they actually got some closure with Mitty and got to say goodbye one final time. Now it feels like there's nothing that's holding them back and they're more confident than ever. Riko, I felt, got the short end of the stick this season since the only real thing she gained was her whistle being refined and a haircut.
Approved!
But I felt this time around she displayed what she was capable of when she puts her mind to things. She just needs to stop wandering off and she'll be fine. Now, even though the backstory on Reig was limited to about an episode or two, it really gave us a deeper look into who he was before he lost his memory, which was pretty much the same as he is now. But I do think we're close to finding out where he was from and why he was making his way to the surface. Also, I have this theory, so hear me out. What if Reig lost his memory because he used his last incinerator shot in the first episode to save Riko? Then he was recharged after they shocked him in the electric chair, just like how he got recharged when he overloaded himself right before fighting Bondrewd? I don't know if this is a confirmed thing yet, but it's just my own theory. Also, I could see them down the line potentially forcing Reig into a situation where he has to use his last incinerator shot and lose his memories once again, but that's just my guess. Okay, so Faputa was a dope character that I really felt I understood, since her sole purpose for living was to free her mother from what I feel anyone would consider to be a miserable existence, and also to take revenge on the people who did that to her in the first place. She did everything she could to achieve this goal, but in the end found out that the people who put her mother in the position she was in the first place were not as evil as she thought. Proving once again that there is always two sides to a coin, and just because things appear to be a certain way doesn't mean they always are just that. Everything the Hollows did was purely for survival, and as cruel as it was to put a little girl in that situation, they stood idly by since they didn't want to die, even if it meant sacrificing their humanity. I'm sure some of the people didn't know exactly what would happen, but they knew it was better than giving up and succumbing to the abyss. It just goes to show how perilous and frightening the abyss actually is. I don't know, I just love how morally gray this entire series is. There's never really one set antagonist. Instead, it focuses on situations that lead up to dramatically traumatizing events. And sure, there are those who are more responsible than others, but never a typical malicious character. Like, you could blame the creatures of the abyss, but that's just their nature to be that way. Or you could blame the prophet himself, but his intentions were just to save the people he was leading. And sure, he was trying to achieve other things as well, but for the most part, everyone has their own agenda, so who's to say he's completely in the wrong? My point is, no one here is inherently evil. They all do things that are good and bad, but that never defines them as such. Faputa is a good example, as she made it her mission to kill the people of the village, but after they selflessly offered themselves to her, she realized she didn't know everything about them, only the bad things she's witnessed. You could also use Ma as an example. But I did appreciate Faputa's character, and she's a much welcome addition to the team. Plus, she's just beautifully designed and strong as hell. And they're gonna need all the help they can get for all the unknown dangers and inevitable hardships of the next layer. Anyways, I could ramble on for days as to why this series continues to impress me. So overall guys, I'm going to once again give Made in Abyss Golden City of the Scorching Sun a 10. It's got the same awesome world we all know and love, amazing characters that all have astounding levels of depth and uniqueness to them, and countless impactful moments that may be grotesque at times, but also convey a message on a deeper level that a lot of series just can't pull off. Nevertheless, I'm excited to see where else the series will go and the new ways it can horrify us, because Made in Abyss is a truly unique experience. But anyways guys, I want to hear your opinion. Did you love this season of Made in Abyss, or did you think it was just missing something? Let me know down in the comments. And if you liked the video, please consider subscribing and dropping a like. It really helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter since I post updates on the channel there. Anyways, that's all from me. Thanks guys. Later.